Thanks, Stella. I hear your question in resonance, say, with Ryan's question also about people who are involved in the area of the coal mining, and how do they factor into these types of issues of environmental concern. And the type of response that now I mentioned that that's where I want to go, yeah. I lost it when I was trying to connect with Ryan's question. My feeling is multiple goods. It's not a matter of positioning those who are extracting as bad, evil, villainous, and those who are resisting as the good guys, white hats. I think it's multiple goods across the. I think in the Western context, and I would say something similar statements could be made in South Asia, Pacific, East Asia, in the Americas, Eurasia, but in the Americas, I feel what the drive is in acquiring these multiple goods. What has motivated our relationship with the natural world? Obviously a number of issues, but one that strikes me as very interesting is our technological drive. We can do it, we have to do it. And we can build bigger machines to remove the tar sands, and they have been built in China. They are now in Vancouver. They are moving towards Idaho, and the request has been put to the state government of Montana to literally drive these machines, which are twice as wide as this room and 3 times as high, to drive them up Highway 12 to get to Alberta. We can make them, we will make them, we must wait. And this kind of technological drive, I ask myself, where does this come from? Or what is this in the human spirit? And I keep feeling a resonance back to the apocalyptic, the millennium as it's described in John's Revelation or the book of Apocalypse, the sense of a 1,000-year period in which the human will achieve its dreams, our dreams, the sense of a perfected world. And that millennial drive, I feel, is deeply embedded in our technological world. And that along with that is a rage in the West against the human condition, that we will not tolerate the limits that we encounter. And so these multiple goods that I see in these perspectives, they're motivated by sometimes, or at least I'm studying religion, so I'm interested in tracing back those kinds of motivations. I feel those goods have very deep spiritual motivations. So to characterize them as good or bad, I think sometimes misses it. What does strike me important, though, is that we come out of a shared emergence in this cosmos. We literally are the journey of this universe, insofar as we realize that on this planet Earth, we have inherited something from our past, and we will hand it on to generations after us. And what we will hand on, the world that we will hand on, is significantly shaped by what we do to it. And that it is the Earth community. And that's, to me, a criteria. That's a basis for ethical regard in these engagement. How do we begin to think about the multiple goods and the multiple ethical voices? I don't think there is a global ethic in this regard. Earth Charter is one example, but even in Earth Charter, they're pushing very hard to emphasize diversity, difference.